Hello, everybody. On the air with VA3EWB. Hope everybody's having a great day. It's Friday. The sun's shining bright. Still a bit cold out there. It's showing 5 degrees here in old Canada. And the topic of the day. I have all these beeps and bumps in the back. Anyway, before we go to the topic, let's listen to a bit of music. Then we'll get right to the topic. Okay, the topic of the day. If you're out on the air talking on the radio, and I know me, one thing I love is getting DX. I love getting DX stations. So I was going through the bands because a friend of mine said, "Hey, there's a certain station on, no, not a certain station, a certain station on, I think it was 12 or 15 meters." And they were like, "Hey, look, there's a station out there on 15 meters. Go take a look." But as I was leaving 20, I heard someone saying that they wouldn't work a certain station because it was from a certain place, right? And I thought that was just odd. I just think it's odd. So, me personally, one of the things I want to do is get stations from like anywhere. I just want to get you in the log. Uh, the thing with me, because everybody has their own niche in radio, and as you all know, ham radio is such a vast hobby. Like you could do so much stuff in it. You can never get bored in ham radio. That's what I'm trying to say. And so everybody wants to do their own thing, each their own, right? Some people want to do digital, some people don't. Some people want to do HF, some people don't. Some people, I met a guy that doesn't even have a microphone. He just wants to do CW. That's it. So to each his own. Now, if I'm out there on the bands and I'm sitting out there talking and I'm looking for stations because I do portable operations, I do like Parks on the Air, WWFF, and anything else I could do, I'll do that too. But if I'm sitting there and I don't care what the climate is, I don't care who's at war, none of that stuff. I don't even. If you look at my Facebook page and stuff like that, I don't talk religion or politics. Period. I don't talk religion or politics. With that being said, if someone's calling me from Afghanistan, you're getting in the log. If someone, and that's, I mean, to me, that's a pretty doggone far trip from old Canada here. If someone's calling me from Russia, you're in the log. Germany, you're in the log. Stations that I can't get, I'm trying to get Oceania stations right now. If you're calling me from anywhere, you're getting in the log. So I want to know. Yeah. So Steve says I would never ignore any call signs. Right. That's right. If I can hear you, now I have to say something, and someone told this to me, but I tried to be different. Someone said if you really can't hear the station, don't call them because you'll be taking a lot of time trying to get the station in. Now I've been guilty of hearing that station way off in the distance, you know, Echo Alpha Kilo Quebec, just so low you can't hardly hear them over the noise. And I'm trying to get all the QSOs I get, and I'm like, come on, come on. And these poor people are waiting when I'm doing Parks in the Air because they're ready to just go, And some people, they don't even wait for you to say QRZ. They just want to get out there and just start yelling, right? But, to stay back on topic, I want to hear from, okay, I love picking up the stations that's low, low. Yeah, exactly. Hey, me too. So I've tried it. And what I'll do sometimes, if it's like way in the noise, because I do a lot of recordings, so I had to tell the truth here because everything's on tape. If I hear the odd da 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 da, da and I'm like, I'm going through a pile up, I might just say QRZ again. Now I will do this because again everything's recorded. I'll try to work that station 2 or 3 times, and then I'll say things like, "Hey, look, I'm in Eastern Ontario, Canada. If you have a beam, point it this way. If you got some fire in the wire, let's go. Quit pissing around with the QRP. If you want to get me, let's get up and let's go." So I will never not take a station for any reason. I mean, hopefully we don't have any. Well, it doesn't matter. That's my little thing here. So I want to hear what you guys say about it because I know I'm not going to not talk to a certain place because these are just people. It's not like I'm talking to political heads of state or something like that. And if I have a beef against what they're doing, I'm not going to take their call, right? Uh, and there's this, I think it's a king somebody that one of my friends told me about. There's a king out there somewhere, and he has a ham radio, right? I mean, I would love to get that guy. And when you look at that stuff like the International Space Station, stuff like that, I don't care where you're from. If you're on the International Space Station and I can get a QSO with you, you're in the log, buddy. You're in the log. Okay, so that's it for me today. Hope you guys can leave some comments about this. I never wanted to do. I never wanted to do videos like this, but a friend of mine said to me, a while ago, Ernest, all you do is just show people that you're just taking contacts on parks on air. Nobody wants to sit there and just watch that all the time. You should do something else. So this is my attempt at doing something else. So I want to hear about what you guys say, what you think about it. And again, if you are hearing stations from a distant land and you happen to have a beef with that particular country, are you still going to take that station and get it in your log? Especially if it's a DX, or you're just going to ignore it. That's it for me on there with VA3 EWB. And let's go out with a song here. This is called Radio Games, one of my creations.
Yo, it's a radio field day, antennas up high. Good friends.
See if there's any more comments in the chat while this is going on.
Static free, we skipping drink summers in the air. Frequencies tuning, ain't got no cares to spare. Radio games playing all day contact. 7-3 regard, sponge your back, have a blast.
Work the world. See? Work the world, not. Yeah. Play this signal strong from coast to land. Okay, that's it, folks. Y'all have a good rest of your day. This is On the Air with VA3EWB. I do have an All-Star Echo link every Friday night at 8 o'clock. And I will be trying to do that live tonight, too. So I hope to see y'all again. Have a good rest of your day. 7-3.